This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the press conference here for Chris Eubank Jr. against Renold Quinlan. Next Friday, the 4th of February. With me, I've got Renold Quinlan. How are you, sir?
Good, thanks.
Yeah? How was your flight over?
A long flight.
Yeah?
But coming here to the weather, it's all different. It's cold, real cold.
We're going for a particularly cold period at the moment.
Oh, I know you can live in it.
We're kind of used to it now.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a massive culture shock, obviously, for people, that, especially coming from Australia. Yeah. Here, it is a big, a bit of an eye-opener.
It is an eye-opener, but it's blessed too to come here and get this opportunity to be here and the fight here. So, yeah.
How have you been treated here? All right?
Been treated great here. Good, it's been good. Been treated good. Can't complain. Only about the weather. So, yeah, been good, but.
All good. Can you just confirm to me that you run your own Twitter account, Renold?
Yeah, I do. I run my own Twitter account. But,
I wanted to talk to you, obviously, a few weeks ago, there were a lot of stories going around about you saying that you were prepared to pull out of the fight, etc., etc. What was the main reasons for those comments to come out?
Just to build the hype up, and just to get everyone's attention. So, but that is, don't worry about bringing up the past anymore. That's the past. So everything's been great now. And it's just been, it was just to get everyone to start talking. So.
For people that don't know about you over here in the UK, do you feel somewhat you're being overlooked here? Especially, people talking about the odds here, very heavily stacked in favour of Chris Eubank. Do you get that impression that you're being overlooked?
You can say that I've been overlooked, but it doesn't. I don't let it worry me. I don't let it get to me. It's, I'm focused on what's in front of me, what I have to do. I'll leave the rest to everyone else who's overlooking me and got negative things to say. I know what I'm here to do, and Feb 4th fight night, you'll see.
What do you think of Chris Eubank Jr. as a fighter? Is he a fighter that you rate?
I respect all fighters, man. I respect him as a fighter. He is who he is. He, like I said, I respect all fighters. It's a lonely sport, but he's just a normal human being. Bleed the same. So fight night comes, I'm just here to do what I'm going to do.
He had some strong comments to say in the press conference, kind of indicating that you don't know what you're sort of letting yourself in for, that sort of vibe. Did you get that's the impression he was sort of trying to put off to you today?
Yeah, I don't really take notice of it. That's why I never really said anything back. But me and him is both two different people. I'm a man of little words. I let my fist do the talking. But he loves to talk up. Like I said, we're both different people. When the fight night comes, you'll know. Once that bell goes, you'll know.
Obviously, before your press conference started, his father, Chris Eubank Sr., had his own 17 minutes on stage before your one started. What do you think? You must have an opinion on Chris Eubank Sr. He's quite an eccentric, outspoken character here in England. What do you make of him?
He's himself. So I think he's like the person that always builds up his son. So without him, his son will be nothing. But he's a spokesman, I think, for his son. And he is. I've got nothing bad to say about him. Just fight night. I just can't wait.
You said in the press conference that we're to expect fireworks from you in this performance next Friday in London. Do you believe that you can stop or knock Chris Eubank Jr. out? Is that something you believe you can do?
I believe I can. I'm not gonna waste any more punches. And like I said, fight night, once that bell goes, whether all the hype, his dad talks him up about his training and that, and who he can beat and that, he hasn't got past me yet. So a lot of people ask me what's going to happen to you after you beat Eubank. And I tell them, I said, I'm just focused on what's in front of me now. Whatever comes after is a blessing. So I know that he's been saying, oh, he wants Golovkin, some other good fighters out there, the Gill and that he hasn't got past me yet. So I'm not a person to jump the gun. I need to see what's in front of me, and then I'll shoot away from there.
What goes through your head when you hear him and his father talking about the likes of Andre Ward? His father saying in the press conference that his son would wreck Andre Ward. Andre Ward couldn't live with his son, and talk about Golovkin and these kinds of things. What goes through your brain when you're listening to that?
I'll go for that. That's for them. That's the way they are. But to be honest, man, I know that Andre will school him something stupid. He's a great fighter. But I know that if he had the opportunity to fight Golovkin, I don't know what happened. But if I had the opportunity, I'd take it with both hands. Get past this fight, if another big names come away, I'll take it with both hands again. I'm learning you learn something all the time, and I'm going to continue learning throughout my career, throughout my life. So.
The notable win on your record is Daniel Gill, but you coming here and upsetting Chris Eubank and everyone here in England, that's a huge statement for you to make, to travel over here and do that here.
It is, and it's like I said, I love challenging myself, and I believe that there's a challenge for me to come over and defend. A lot of people said, "Oh, when you take other fights," the same thing with Gill, but when you've got that belief in yourself and you're focused mentally, and you've got that strong belief that you can do anything. It'll come out. You'll be surprised, and a lot of people will be surprised fight night what I can actually do. So.
You said in that press conference that you believe that Junior lives off his father's name. Is that something you believe?
I truly believe, because if you see a lot of his fights, his dad's always been the person up front. His dad's not sitting back and letting him be there, letting him make his name. If it wasn't for his dad, he wouldn't have his name. But I have to give credit to Senior. That he's always walked in his father's shadows. I believe that no way he'll be a fighter like his dad. I know that he tries to be like him in some ways. Again, I guess that's probably natural for any father and son. But I don't like criticising. But it's up to him. We've all got our choices in life. What we want to be or want to make. So everything's. It's either he can be himself or be better than his dad.
Well, we've got 8 days to find out. Like I said, London next Saturday, 4th of February, on ITV pay-per-view. So, yeah, you're obviously fully focused on taking that IBO title back to Australia.
Fully focused. So like I said, if you don't know what a boomerang is, a boomerang comes back. So it's like a belt.
We all know what a boomerang is.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. I'm a happy person. I don't always take things serious. I think that's how you got to be in life. But once step in the ring, then everything's down to business. So Feb 4th, hopefully everyone can be there watching, and I know a lot of people will be watching. So, and I know they'll be ready. I'll be ready, and you'll see what's going to happen on 4th of Feb.
Whereabouts in Australia do you live?
I grew up in Port Macquarie, but I'm living in Kempsey at the moment. So I'm training all my career. I was training in Sydney, but I'm in Kempsey. It's a little country town. So.
Okay. Because the most famous thing everyone knows from England in Australia is Neighbours. Still.
Neighbours is where's Neighbours even, mate? I forget what I know where Home and Away and that is.
Yeah, it's like a Home and Away.
Yeah, but I remember Neighbours. I didn't growing up on my nan and that always used to watch it. families, but I never liked it. I never liked neighbours or home and away. If anything, probably the cartoons back in the day, aggro. So yeah, it's just
I'm sure we could list probably 50 things more exciting than Neighbours and Home and Away, but you know that's the first thing that comes to my brain. Renold, so we'll stick with that one.
yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you very much for giving IFL TV a bit of your time.
Thank you.
And like I said, good luck with the rest of your preparations leading up to next week. And let's hope you two put on a show for everyone watching.
That's right. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
You too. Thank you.